Hello everyone, this is Sam and welcome to my game cave. Today I'm doing a full playthrough of Marvel Champions. I'm going with Hawkeye against Ebony Maw. I'm playing with a Justice deck and I'm adding the deck list on the description of this video if you want to check it out. This is the very first video of the channel, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you want to see more content like this. Okay, so let's get started. Let's do the villain setup. Attack on Nowhere. Ebony Maw leads an assault on Nowhere in order to capture the Power Stone stored within. So I already shuffled all the contents here, and I'm going with the recommended modular encounter set, Armies of Titan and Black Order as well. So, and of course I'm doing standard. When revealed, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is discarded and puts it into play in their play area. So let's discard cards from the encounter deck until we find a spell card. So let's see. Okay, just basic encounter set. So this is the first one. This is a spell card. Surge does not apply right now because it's not being revealed, and it enters play with 2 invocation counters on it. So let's put it in play. Since I'm playing solo, I can leave everything here. And shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So that is it. I start with 1 threat per player. And it needs 6 threat to move to the next phase here of this scheme. So let's just do a quick shuffle. And the threat I like to track with the yellow die. So let's just take a look at our villain. This is Ebony Maw, 2 scheme, 1 attack. He has a force interrupt. When Ebony Maw activates against you, remove an invocation counter from each spell card in your play area. In the flavor text, your powers are quaint. Let me show you real magic. Okay, so he has 14 health on the first level. So let's see our hand now. We have a hand of 6. Let's just go through Clint's ability here. Weapon of choice, action, spend 1 resource of any type, search your deck and discard pile for Hawkeye's bow and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck, limit once per phase. So he really needs his bow, and he has an action, but we will have to spend a resource if you want to do that. He has 3 recovery on his hero side, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 1 defense, and he's an Avenger. Quick draw, action, exhaust Hawkeye, ready his bow. Perfect. And he has 9 hit points. That's it. So let's get our first hand of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so Agent Coulson, Explosive Arrow, Electric Arrow, Monica Chang, Energy, and Homeland Intervention. Okay, I didn't get his bow. 2 allies. I think I'm gonna discard 1. I really like the stun on the Electric Arrow because these gives us some control against Ebony Maw. Okay, let me think about it. Okay, so I decided to mulligan these 3 cards. Let's get another 3. Got the same one, and Vibranium Arrow. Oh yes, I got Hawkeye's Quiver, which is perfect. It's really lucky here on my opening hand. Perfect. Okay, so let's get started with the player phase. Let's think what I'm gonna do here, and I'll be back in a minute. More like getting back in a second, right? So let's do this. Let's spend 1 resource. Let's generate 1 resource to find our bow. Hawkeye's bow. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Let's do a quick shuffle. Let's take a look at the Hawkeye's bow. It's a restricted. Your hero gets +1 attack, so now we are with 3 attack, and each your arrow attacks gains ranged, which ignores retaliate. Okay, it's a 0 cost, so I can just play it, and then I will generate 1 resource to play his quiver. Let's exhaust the quiver to search for the top 5 cards on his deck for an arrow event. I did find 2 here. I don't need to remove any threat right now, so I'm gonna keep the Vibranium, and I put the arrow that I found under the quiver exhausted, which is perfect to cycle through our deck quicker. I love this mechanic. And then I will flip to the hero side. I will exhaust his bow, generate 2 resources to play electric arrow. Exhaust Hawkeye's bow, stun an enemy, and deal 3 damage to it. So let's start giving some damage here. So now he is with 11 and stunned, which is perfect. And I'm only keeping Vibranium arrow on my hand. This one deals 6 damage, which is great. Okay, let's exhaust him to give 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So now Ebony Maw is with 8 health, and I am done on my turn here. Let's get 4 more. His hand now has 5, and a 5. Okay, so I got I still have the Vibranium arrow, Sky Destroyer, Field Agent, Strength, and some Sonic arrow. Perfect. Okay, so let's move to the villain phase. Increase threat here. He will not activate, so nothing is triggered. I just remove the stun, and the spell still keeps the two counters. Okay, let's review our encounter card. Let's see what we've got. Oh, a side scheme, Landing Craft. It gets 2 per player, and it does have an acceleration icon. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the player who defeated this scheme. Okay, so not good. Not good. And that is it. Let's go back to the player phase, and I will come back soon. Before anything, let me exhaust his quiver so I can search for the top 5 cards of his deck and see if I can find a better arrow. Well, explosive. Yeah, let's get this one here. And then I have to shuffle my deck again. Quick shuffle. Okay. Unfortunately, there is not a lot I can do. I don't have enough resources to play the Sky Destroyer. So what I'll do, I'll exhaust his bow. I'll generate 2 resources to play the Sonic Arrow. Is an attack. Exhaust Hawkeye's bow, confuse an enemy, and deal 3 damage to it. Okay, so he's with 5 already, and he is confused. I could play the Explosive Arrow, but I want to save this one for when we have minions engage with us. So let's see. And that's it. I cannot do anything else. I don't want to do anything else. And I don't want to play Field Agent. I don't have any ally in play yet. Well, let's give some more damage. Or Thwart. His basic Thwart is really low, and I wouldn't clear anything here. So let's just give more damage. Let's give 3 damage. I don't know what will happen. So he's with 2, and I'll flip to Alter Ego, and that's my turn. That is my turn now. Let's see if I will discard any card here. I don't know. I do have another Vibranium arrow already. Field Agent. Let's just discard these 2. I'm not setting up. It is a shield deck, but not lucky, the order that I'm getting here. So let's try to, and I do have other cards. And now I have 6. My hand of 6. So I got Nick Fury, Global Logistics, Cable Arrow, Sonic Arrow, another Field Agent, and my Vibranium Arrow. Okay, so let's move to the villain phase. He will not activate again because he's confused. He will not thwart. And of course, I cannot forget the acceleration icon. So let's increase and reveal our encounter card. Another spell, this one, the search will activate. This one starts with 3 invocation counters, and the force respawn is only happens when the card is removed, so I can read when it happens. So let's add the counter of 3 here. So now we have 2 spells already in play. Let's move on to the player phase. Let me think what I'll do here quick, and I'll be back in a second. First thing I always forget, I need to exhaust his quiver to look at the 5 cards on the top of his deck to see if I can find an arrow. I did not find an arrow. This one I really wanted to set him up, but I didn't find it yet. Okay, well, no arrows for us. No arrows, which is fine. I have enough. Okay, so that's here's the plan. I'll flip to hero side. I will generate 1 resource to play the Cable Arrow. Hero action, thwart, exhaust Hawkeye's bow, remove 3 threat from a scheme, ignoring any crisis icon in place. So let's exhaust his bow, and I will remove from the main scheme. Then, unfortunately, I'll have to generate a resource with Nick Fury. I didn't get the helicarrier in the beginning of the game, so I don't have a lot of resource generation here. So to play, I want to play Field Agent. It is a hero interrupt when a shield ally would take any amount of damage. Of consequential damage, exhaust Field Agent and remove 1 backup counter from it, prevent 1 of that damage. I don't think I'll use it right now, but it is a shield card, and we can exhaust it to trigger some other effects, and I'll show you that right now. I will play the Global Logistics card, which is a 0 cost event. Action, exhaust 1 shield card you control. Look at the top 4 cards of a player deck or the encounter deck. Discard any number of those and put the others on the top and or bottom of that deck in any order. So I want to take a look at the 4 top cards of the encounter deck. So let's see what we've got. I've got a minion, a treachery, another the standard treachery, and another environment. Okay. And I can discard and place them in any order I want, the ones that I want to keep. Definitely don't want this one. Bye bye. This minion is not the worst. The channeling trends, remove 1 invocation counter. Okay, and another one. I don't want another spell for sure. Discard it. Okay, and of course I play this by exhausting the Field Agent that I just played. Okay. Black Order Infantry. What I'll do, because I can kind of manipulate here, I can leave this one at the top, and I know that we'll get we will get it as a boost card. Maybe I just want to give this one, and then I get this one revealed, which I think I can handle on the next turn. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. I'll put this one on the top, and this one will be the next one. Let's see if that works well for us. Okay, I like that. So the only card left is Vibranium Arrow. I don't have enough resources to pay for it. I could, though, Use my well, let's use the explosive arrow when I have a minion in play. Okay, so now I could attack to finish off Ebony Maw first level here. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the best thing to do right now. Let's just do it. Let's exhaust Hawkeye. Now Ebony Maw will go to level 2 and he has 18 health. Now, let's see what happens here. Level 2. Choose scheme now to attack. The force interrupt is the same. Whenever he activates, we have to reduce 1 counter on his spell. He hasn't activated yet because I'm kind of manipulating the with confuse, right, and stun. When revealed, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a spell card and puts that card into play in their play area. So let's see. Oh. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about that. Well, it is what it is. It's Marvel Champions. You plan, the game just destroys you. Okay. I need to find another spell. This is the spell that I found. The surge will not activate because it's put into play and it starts with 3 counters. Okay. Well, my global logistics didn't... Oh my goodness. Okay, and he has 18 health. So we have 3 spells in play. But we are good. We kind of have still 3 rounds at least without any of them activated. Well, this one will activate in 2. So we're good. So let's exhaust. I will keep my Vibranium arrow. I really want these high damage if I can. And that is it. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I got Genius, Find Field Agent, Helicarrier, and Agent 13. Okay, all my shield cards are coming now. But I didn't get my 2 favorite arrow resource generation for my arrows, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's go to the villain phase. First thing that happens, threat increases. I have an acceleration icon, so it increases by 2. Now he will activate. He's not stunned, so I have to decrease all the spells here. And this one doesn't do anything. So I will deal 1 boost card. I will not defend, so it will be undefended. He's going with 2 plus 1. So he's got 1 boost. So he gives me 3 damage. I'm with 6 health. And that is it. Now let's review the encounter card, Caught Off Guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains surge. Well, let's remove our support. Our field agent, unfortunately. Okay, not the worst. Not the worst. Actually, better than having a minion engage with us. So let's move to the player phase. I'll be back in a second. Well, as I always forget, let's try to find arrows here with our quiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no arrows, unfortunately, again. Well, at least I think I got almost all of them already. So, I think so, maybe not. Okay. Okay, so here's the plan. I'll generate 4 resources. A lot of cards that I really wanted to play, but this is Marvel Champions. You have to make sacrifices and spend your cards to play Agent 13. Her ability is response. After she attacks or thwarts, choose a shield support. Ready that support. Unfortunately, I don't have any support. This mechanic is perfect with the shield archetype. It's really good. It's really good because you can exhaust and ready the supports that you have, and this triggers a lot of abilities. But with her right now, I will just thwart, and I'll thwart the main scheme for 2, because this one is not bothering me a lot. If I can control this one, I should be fine. Okay. Now my only card left is Vibranium Arrow. I could play Explosive Arrow to give some more damage, but I don't think I want. I think I'll save this one for a while more. And all I'll do is exhaust Hawkeye to give some 3 of damage here on Ebony Maw. And that is it. Let's ready everything and get our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, should I flip? No, I can. Yes, let's flip, because she will survive another turn. Okay, so let's do that. Let's flip to Outer Eagle, and I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Well, actually 5, because now I have a hand of 6. Okay, got another Cable Arrow, helps with threat. Resource generation. Oh, this one. I always like these cards on the beginning, but they didn't show up. Global Logistics, Government Liaison, and Vibranium Arrow. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so let's go to the villain phase. Advance for 2, so now it's with 3. He will activate, and the first thing we do, we just decrease all the spell counters. This one will activate right now. It's the manipulation. Force response. After the last invocation counter is removed from manipulation, discard it. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. You are confused. So let's discard 1 card. That's terrible. But I love playing Ebony Maw. It's pretty easy. Oh no. Come on. One of my arrows. Pretty easy to control and maintain if you are learning on a new hero. I really like him. Okay, discard, and I am confused. So, Clint's confused. Okay, now he will complete his activation. He will scheme for 2 basic and got a boost icon. Discard 1 card at the right. Another one? Come on, all my resources are going. Okay, okay. I'm losing all my resources here. Okay, now he schemed for 2. Oh yes, didn't go to the next phase, which is awesome. Oh, perfect. Okay, well, let's see what the encounter card has for us. Oh, another reactor overload. The Moss troops have stormed Nowhere's engine room and set the station to overload. When revealed, each player must choose to either take 2 damage or place 2 threat here. I think I will go with the damage. I don't know. It starts with 3. I will not be able to remove. It has a crisis icon. I don't know. 2 damage? I could heal in the beginning of my turn here. Yeah, let's do the damage. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh my goodness. I don't have anything that will. I lost my card that would help me remove some threat. I think I will have to just run and try to kill Ebony Maw before all. Yeah, let's just do the threat. Okay, so let's do the threat. So it will start with 5 threat, and that is it. So we have 2 side schemes right now. Okay, let's move on to the player phase. The first thing that I'll do, I will exhaust my quiver, search the top 5 cards of my deck to see if I can find another arrow. I did not. Okay, don't have a lot of cards anymore. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Okay, guys, this is a really weird game. I'm basically not able to set him up as I wanted, and even with the shoot cards as well. I mean, I lost my 2 cards that I could use as resources here, so I'm struggling. But this is Marvel Champions. That's the fun of the game. So I'll spend determination. Unfortunately, I will not be able to apply its effect because I cannot remove any threat from the main scheme right now because of the crisis icon, but I'll spend it anyways to play Expert Marksman. Resource, exhaust, discard, generate a wild resource for an arrow event. Awesome, awesome. One of my favorite cards. I will, like this one, I would love to have played this one in the beginning of the game to play shield cards more cheaper, right? But I couldn't, so let's generate one resource, another one to play Vibranium Arrow. Of course, I needed to flip first, and I will exhaust his bow, and this one is one of his key attacks here. Exhaust his bow, deal 6 damage to an enemy. These attacks gains piercing, which is awesome. But, well, let's give the 6 damage. He has 9 health. But things are not very good. Not very good for us. One thing I can do is I cannot thwart the main scheme. So that's... I lost that. But what I can do, I can thwart this one here and get rid of it. Even though, when defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter until a minion is put that minion engaged. Okay. We'll basically get another minion. I don't know if I want that. I don't need to give him a lot of them. I'm saving the other Vibranium Arrow. I could give him some more damage. And kill him on the next. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. You know what? I will just attack with 1. That's what I'll do. So he attacked. He will attack for 3 because his base attack is 3. And that is my turn. A lot of bad things will happen here, but let's see if we can survive. So let's ready our cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, all my surveillance team, Quake, Mockingbird, and Homeland Intervention. All the shield cards were at the bottom here, but it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Let's move to the next. Well, first thing, we increase by 2, and it will advance to the next phase, which is the Power Stone. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So let's do that first. Each player then discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is discarded and puts it into play in their play area. It's really cool if you're playing with more than one player. Each player has to their own play area with their own spells. So any triggers are against each player. So pretty cool mechanic. Really like it. Okay, now let's just find another spell. Well, here it is. Rubble Storm. It starts with 3 invocation counters. Surge does not apply. Okay, so we have another 3 here. Let me put them all together. Okay. And this side, the Power Stone. Ebony Maw uses his powerful magic to occupy you while his agents search for the Power Stone. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game. Okay, so it starts with 1. Pretty straightforward. We just can't let hit 9 threat, otherwise we'll lose the game. Okay, so that happened. Now he will activate. He's attacking. I will defend with Agent 13. Boost card, it's just 1. She's dead. Thank you for your sacrifice, Agent 13. Okay. Now we will review, well, oh, sorry. Even before, let's go back. Cannot forget, before I activate, I have to do this. Because these two, we remove the last counter. This one is deal 2 damage to each character you control. That means that Agent 13 will be dead before she can defend. Which sucks. Yeah, well, there's not... If I had Field Agent in play, I could have prevented that, but I don't. And of course, Hawkeye also will get some more damage. He could die this turn if he doesn't survive. He will... Yeah, I mean, if I survive this turn, I win the game, I think. Okay, so this one was the boost that I reviewed, and I can reshuffle the whole thing. And now this one will activate as well. Pacification. After the last invocation counter, exhaust each upgrade you control and you are stunned. Oh my goodness, the things are bad here, guys. Not good. And I have to exhaust even my bow. Oh, all my upgrades, all his cards are upgrades. Okay, so he would have defended, or maybe not. Well, honestly, I wouldn't have defended. Oh, maybe I would. For one, I don't think I would have risked it. I would take the risk. Where is my boost card? I lost it? Where is it? It was here. Okay, yeah. So he was attacking for 2 plus 1, so I'm with 1 health now. And I might die right now. Let's see what happens with our encounter card. Okay, I did not. Okay, another reactor overload. We already know what it does. I will choose to add an additional 2 threat here. Okay. He's stunned, confused, he's all messed up. All my upgrades are exhausted, but he survived with 1. Okay, now player turn. I think I just won the game. Well, yes, I did. Because I can exhaust him to ready my bow. I will spend any 2 resources, really, to exhaust my bow and play my vibranial arrow that is on my quiver. Because I don't know if I showed, but the quiver, you may play arrow events attached to this card as if they were in your hand. So pretty awesome the way you can use his quiver. Exhaust Hawkeye's bow, deal 6 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing, and now he was with 5, so he is dead with 0. Okay, so here we have it. Hawkeye playing a Justice deck. I really like this deck. I had a lot of fun with it. And in other games, I was really able to set it up more properly. This one went really fast. I couldn't control the board. I don't think I would last another turn. So it was pretty close and was on a standard. But I know that this deck can beat Ebony Maw for sure, even on expert. So I might try it again. Let's see. And again, that's Marvel Champions. Always a challenge, always a fun challenge. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, share, and hit the like button to help us out. Sounds good? This is it, guys. See you next time.